The Arkansas Sports Network is proud to present high school football. It's the Arkansas Sports Network's Game of the Week.
Stiff arm. He's got one man to beat. He's got it.
That's a touchdown. I didn't expect that one.
The Arkansas Sports Network's Game of the Week is brought to you by Arkansas Tech University, by Tyson Foods, by D3 Auto Sales, and by Heirloom Legal Services. If you enjoy the stream, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the Arkansas Sports Network.
He's got a man wide open. That's a touchdown right there. Welcome into McGehee as we've got a great football game for you tonight. Rex Benton Stadium here in McGehee, Arkansas. Great place to watch some high school football. Traditional powers going at it tonight as the McGehee Owls are going to take on the Fordyce Redbugs. If you haven't already, make sure that you share this out with your friends and let them know that you're watching right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Game of the Week. Last night we were at Carlisle. What a great ball game that was with a Highway 70 smackdown between the Carlisle Bison and the Hazen Hornets. Tonight, Brad Caldwell will be bringing you all the action tonight, along with Aaron Powers pushing the buttons and Chase Carpenter out there running the camera. And we're excited to be here once again. Look at this massive banner that they've got. That thing has got to be half the width of the football field there. What a beautiful place that is. Little beautiful banner. It's just beautiful, right? Man, we're excited. Yes, it is a little windy out here. It feels like fall once again here in the natural state. We're getting ready for playoff football, and we just can't tell you how excited we are to be here at McGehee. Number 10 McGehee Owls hosting the number 2 Fordyce Redbugs. I know some of y'all probably take a little umbrage at that with Fordyce being number 2, being number 1 in other places, but we have them at number 2, and you know what? It's no slight being number 2. Man, we're looking forward to these 3A playoffs. They're going to be some good ones. Man, 3A this year is just loaded with good football teams. Fordyce and McGehee both being 2 of them. Tonight, what's on the line? Fordyce will pretty much, they're in the driver's seat to win the conference. McGehee can muck that up some tonight. If at least according to what we were told before the game, if McGehee wins by 10 or more tonight, they would finish in the number 2 spot, which I assume would push Rison to number 1 and push Fordyce down to number 3. And if Fordyce wins, they will out and out win the conference, with Rison being the number 2 spot, along with McGehee being the 3 spot. And I think there is a trip to Newport on the line tonight, and I can tell you either one of those teams playing these 2 teams, that's going to be one heck of a first-round matchup, and 2 teams that will be, well, really undeservingly going out in the first round. Somebody is going to lose that game, and it's going to be sad that somebody's going out. So, anyway, like I said, do us a big favor right now. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to us, make sure that you are with us here as we bring you the Game of the Week. Aaron, are we on Facebook? Okay, we are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Okay, so we're on Facebook. We're on YouTube tonight, and we're excited. So, again, I know we're getting started right now, so if you can, let everybody know the Fordyce Redbugs and the McGehee Owls are coming out as they're getting ready to run out, and we're ready for some football here live from McGehee. It's going to be a great night here. Let's go up ahead and throw up our McGehee sponsors real quick while we got a chance to. It's a great night here, and McGehee got behind us. Appreciate them. Now we've got Ag Up here in McGehee. We'll get a little more information to you about those guys as we go. Miles Farm here in McGehee, Arkansas. The Milner Al Young Insurance Group, Jeff Al Young, 870-222-2886. And McGehee Bank. We'll get more info as we go. Appreciate you joining us. Looks like Fordyce is going to be kicking the ball off tonight. McGehee will be back deep to receive. Back deep to receive for the McGehee Owls is Jacorian Love. And, man, it's getting ready to kick off here. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe right here on the Arkansas Sports Network as we will have a live subscriber count. We're almost at 10,000. I mean, not like knocking on the door. We're getting there. Over 8,000, getting close to 8,500 now. We're pushing for 10,000 before state tournament. Here's the kickoff, and that is Love. He picks it up, crosses the 30. Going to be brought down here very shortly, and it looks like they're going to mark it. Actually, that was across the 25, I should say. And here we go. We're getting ready for some football here. They're going to spot it right at the 25-yard line, and we're ready to go live from McGehee. McGehee getting the play in, getting it into the quarterback. Quarterback number 3, Jai Hughes. And here we go. Little split veer action. Handoff goes off to the left side of the line. That was number 10 on the carry. That's Rashad Brown. Vincent Stroud on the tackle. No gain on the play there. Second down and 10 here for the Owls. Trey Merritt. Bugs by 90. I remember Trey. Good player there, Trey was. Handoff goes off the left-hand side again, and Fordyce is ready for it. On the carry was number 4, Rashawn Brown. So we got Rashad and Rashawn Brown. Neither one of them picked up any yardage there, and so that's going to bring up third down and 10 for the Owls. Ah, you're right. You're right. They've actually lost a little bit of yardage there, haven't they? Maybe just a little bit. So third down, and we'll call it 10 and a half.
10 in a football.
Here's the handoff. Goes off the left side, across the 30, across the 35, 38-yard line to the 39, getting out close to the 40 on the carry. And that was a nice carry there. I'm trying to get his number. Number 12 there on the carry. That is Cameron Jefferson. And just like that, the Owls are in business. Third and long, just run it right at them. And that's what they did. So 12, let's see here. That was 14 yards gained there for Jefferson. First positive play for the Owls. Owls on the 39, coming back. Little trap play back to number 10, and nothing doing there. Fordyce is ready for that. Rashad Brown, second carry of the ball game. 0 yards so far for Brown. Quarterback number 3, Jai Hughes, trying to get the play. I think I guess it's going to be a no gain on the play. That might have been just a shade of a loss there, but we're going to call it second and 10. Handoff goes up the middle again. That's Jefferson. He is hard to bring down. They're going to spot that ball on the 47-yard line. That's an 8-yard gain for Jefferson. Going to bring up third down and 2 for the McGehee Owls. And I assume kind of like what we saw last night here on ASN with the Carlisle Bison and the Hazen Hornets. The Hornets really employed a keep it away from the powerful offense of the Bison. And maybe that's what McGee's going to try to do tonight as well. Third and 2, big play here. Hands off to Jefferson. He's moving the pile. He's going to get stopped. It's going to be real close. Real close there. They're going to spot it on the 49-yard line. And let's see if they move the chains or not. They did change the down box. Are they going to move it? Now they're calling for a measurement, possibly. Got the clock stopped. Yep, they're going to bring out a measurement here. So they're going to measure this one. Chase going to get right in there on that ball, see how that measurement looks. Windy night down here in southeastern Arkansas. Boy, it was windy last night as well at Carlisle. And, of course, again, it's just fall weather here in the state of Arkansas. A couple weeks, we'll be in the playoffs. That looks like it's going to be a shade short there. That's going to bring up 4th down and short. You think McGee's probably going to go for this one. Probably going to hand that ball to Jefferson again. They gotta move the football just a little bit to get that 1st down. So 4th down and 1 is what we'll call it, but really it's about 4th down and about 4 inches here for the Owls.
It's not even half a football.
It is a short one. I get in that chat, let everybody know what's going on. Owls hand it off, goes right up the middle. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. I don't even know who got it, but Rashad. Number 4 on the carry, that's Rashawn Brown, and that's enough for a 1st down. Moved it 2 yards. All they needed was about 4 inches, so they got plenty on that one. And the Owls are methodically moving the football down the field. 8:06 remaining here. Sorry about that, Aaron. Here in the 1st quarter of action. We're getting close to it now. They're calling for the snap. Handoff goes off the right side. That's Jefferson. Jefferson gets about 3. Yeah, we'll call it 3 right there. So 2nd down and 7 for Jefferson and the Owls. Damarian Harrison, I guess just a couple plays ago, said, "Good stop, Bugs. Let's go, Red Bugs." Badland to Dawn says 40-0 Bugs. So we got a lot of Bugs in here right now. Handoff going to the right side. That's number 10. That's Brown, Rashad Brown. Didn't get much on that one. Hayden Bullard on the tackle. You can see here on the replay, not much doing. Good job run fitting there. And then Bullard just came in and said, "No, sir." No, sir. No moving the ball here. So now we got 3rd down and 6 for the Owls. Tell you what, McGee's a good-sized football team. Got a chance to get down there close to them. Now they're going to drop back to pass. They're expecting it. That's picked off there by Fordyce. Number 9, Keelan Ellison. Keelan Ellison on the interception there. And they were not fooled by that one. Make sure I'm looking at that right. Yeah, I believe that's Ellison. At least what I've got on my roster, it is. I bet they'll let us know in the comments. So Fordyce takes over, 1st down. Havoc Gaming says, "Let's go, Bugs." Shotgun formation, trips down to the right, singled up on the left-hand side. Handoff goes off to number 1. He's coming off the right-hand side. He's across the 40, the 50, the 40. He's going to score on the 1st play of the ball game. 68 yards. Oh, did they get it before he scored? They called, that's a score. I'll tell you what, I don't know. Get that replay if you've got it there. That's number 1, Micah Gamble. Didn't get it, did we? That's all right. Oh, we got a flag. It looks like it's going to come back. So Fordyce is going to march it back after the score there. We'll see how they mark this one off. First play of the ball game, they got the edge, but apparently got it too good. So they're going to mark that at the 47-yard line. So he's going to get 15 on that carry. Well, no, they're going to back it up. So make it 5 on that carry now for Micah Gamble. Yeah, no score on that one. First down and, well, they're going to back it up. Yeah, 1st and 5 now is what they're going to get. We'll have scores from around the state of Arkansas down at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you're paying attention to that. Ellison passed it out to the right-hand side. Gamble is going to get it. Not much doing on that play. Excited to see Andrell Cadillac Ellison here tonight. Heard a lot of things about him. And he gets the ball running up the middle. Nothing doing there. No gain on the play. No gain on the last two.
Third down, 5 for the Redbugs.
Did lose one there? Yeah, he did. 3rd and 6 is what they're going to call it. Ellison following his block. Geese going to snuff him out. Not going to gain much. Maybe 1 on that play. Maybe just a little half yard he lost. Comes back, and now it looks like Fordyce looking at a possible punting situation here with 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Yep, here's the punt. We got a flag on the play. It gets hung up in the wind. Going to bound at the 40 and just die. Now that turf is very, very wet tonight. And I say very, very wet. It's wet tonight. Been a decent rain across the state of Arkansas. Lord knows we've needed the rain that we've gotten. And we finally did get some. But it did make that turf just a little soft tonight. So it looks like it's a sideline warning, but the McGehee Owls going to get the ball at the 40-yard line with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left here. The first quarter of action. First down and 10 for the Owls. Yeah, wind is blowing right at us tonight up here in the booth. It's not quite as biting as it was last night, and it looks like McGee's going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the first quarter of play, 0 score, and we'll be back in just a moment after these messages.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
I'd like to thank the McGehee Owls for getting behind us tonight. Ag Up. John David Herron in sales. Call him at 870-501-2254. You've got the Miles Farms here in McGehee. And then McGehee Bank. They've actually been with us a couple times now. And then the Milner Al Young Insurance Group. Jeff Al Young, agency owner, 870-222-2300. 2886. We appreciate everybody for joining us here tonight. We got first down here as McGehee has the football right on the 40-yard line. They're rolling back to pass again. Got a man behind the defense. That's got to be PI. It is. PI for sure on that one. And that's going to be 15 picked up here by the Owls. So that'll move them into Fordyce territory. I mean, it just really no doubt about that one. About as easy a pass interference call as you're going to see. So here we go. First down and 10. Back on the 45-yard line now of Fordyce. Handoff goes up the middle, and that's Jefferson. Jefferson just keeps them feet moving. He's going to get all the way down to the 30. Where are they going to spot that one at? Looks like about the 37-yard line. So that's going to bring up second down and 3 now. Handoff goes up the middle. McGee's starting to break some holes there. Rashawn Brown picks up the first down. Ball is going to be spotted on the 30-yard line. That's another 8-yard gain, and McGehee is in business here as they move it into the Redbug territory. Again, if you haven't, like, shared, subscribed, hit that notification bell. Do so with us real quick if you would. We appreciate it. We got our live subscriber count. You see that number turning over right there, 8272. Handoff goes to Jefferson up the middle, and he is going to be stopped, but he's going to get a couple there. Yeah, we'll call that 2-yard gain for Jefferson. Going to make it second down and 8 for the Owls. That's what I was checking. I was checking to see how much wind is coming through my microphone. I think there may be a little bit more coming through you guys, but we'll see. Anyway, second down and 8 here for McGehee. Going off the backside, he's got the edge. He's going to get a good gain. Are they going to run him down? They do, but not before a large gain there. Rashad Brown across the 20 down inside the 20 to the all the way to the 5-yard line. So first down and goal after the 25-yard gain for Brown. And I tell you, it looked like the seas parted, and McGehee got a big gain, and now they're in business here. Ball on the 5, first down and goal. Handoff goes up the middle.
On the carry, that's Cameron Jefferson.
Jefferson gets the ball. Let's see how many he got there. Trying to check the spot here. It looks like just a 1-yard gain for Jefferson on that play. Bring up second down and goal on the 4-yard line. We'll be keeping you up all night long with scores from around the state of Arkansas. Huge gains tonight. Yeah, all you got to do is just check that ticker at the bottom of the screen. There'll be plenty of scores for you. Handoff goes to Jefferson off the left-hand side. They run him down. Nice job there by 66. And that's Tayshawn Childs there. And they lost one on the play. Rivercrest leading Piggott tonight 7-0. Conway Christian leading Bigelow 13-0. That's a big one in 2A. Parkview and Camden Fairview battling it out. Two teams in the same conference battled it out last year in the semifinals. McGehee dropping back to pass. That's going to be incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down here. 4th down for the Owls. They've got a decision to make. This is a golden opportunity here. You got to get your best play in right now. McGehee lining up. Actually, they're going to kick the field goal here. Obviously, that would be the best thing they could do. Try to get 3 on the board. Kicking for McGehee is number 40. We'll get his name in just a moment. Kick is up, and it is good. And that's why you kick it right there. Number 40, Jose Fabian. 1 minute and 14 seconds left here in the first. It's 3-0. Let's go to a quick break here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
Back here, McGehee takes an early lead, 3-0. Tisha Lovett says, woohoo, Bugs. James Turner says, let's go, Bugs. Anthony Hammond and them. So we've got a good one here. Kicking off again is Fabian. Fabian kicks it, little squib kick. It's going to be picked up by number 7, and he's going to down it. That is Tyrell Harris. Fordyce, our number 2 team in the 3A. McGehee, our number 10 team in the 3A. McGehee trying to muck up these standings right now, trying to just kind of make it crazy. But the one thing that I think you don't want to do, either one of these teams, not to say they can't win the ball game, but you don't want to have to play Fordyce in the first round. And I think that's really what's on the line tonight, I guess, depending on the score of the game and that sort of thing. But that'll be a tough first-round game at Newport. Handoff goes to the right-hand side. Michael Gamble, nothing doing on that. Big-time play there on the defensive side of the ball for McGehee. McGehee playing well so far with under a minute to play. Really doing exactly what they wanted to do here to start off. 2nd down and 10 here. No gain on that one. Ellison getting it out on the wing. Not much doing there. McGehee is there. So 3rd down and 10. We're going to go to Allen Russell here in just a moment. At least we're going to try to. 3rd down and 5, I should say. Apologize for that. 3rd and 5, I don't think they're going to run another play here. That pass was completed to Jamartez Stroud, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're going to go down to Allen Russell. He's got somebody down there on the sideline. Yep. Allen, take it away, bub. Allen, hold on just a second. There we go. Now go. Give it to us. Oh. Allen, I think you're too far away, man.
Best luck to y'all. Appreciate it. Hey, Brian, up you, but field conditions down here are muddy, slippery. Yeah. It's going to be it's going to be who can keep their footing all night.
Allen, we did not get that interview that you got. Give me that again if you can.
Okay.
Talk to him again real quick.
They didn't get that last one. Okay. So, can you get me now?
Yes.
All right, Coach. Coach, you having a good season coming up here?
Yes, sir.
What do you guys got? What do you guys got to do to be successful here this year in basketball? Absolutely. Talk a little bit about the 4 starters you got coming back. They're going to be big. They're going to be this year, aren't they?
So they all.
It's just too far.
And Brenton.
All right, we're coming back to action here. Try to get that interview on. I think he's just a little bit far out of range for our microphone there. And so we're going to bring up third down and 5 here. Ellison drops back to pass, and he is pressured, and he's still up. Ball's out on the ground, and they fall on it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Ellison just would not go down. Ellison, big old boy, just a freshman. He sure don't look like a freshman. And they avoided disaster there. So 4th down, it looks like Fordyce is going to punt. Here's the punt. Ball's on the ground, going to be close to the 30, just outside of it. That's where McGehee will start off here. 1st down and 10. Let's go to our local sponsors. We've got Ag Up. You can call John David Herron at 870-501-2254. For any kind of sales needs you need there in the Arkansas, Mississippi area. Miles Farms of McGehee, Arkansas. McGehee Bank and the Milner Al Young Insurance Group. We appreciate them for being a part of us as we come back to action here. 1st down and 10. McGehee with a 3-point lead, doing I think what they want to do so far, which is try to keep the ball out of Fordyce's hands. 23 on the carry. That's his first carry of the ball game. That's A.J. Wilson on the carry. Don't know if he got much on that one. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 as Micah Gamble comes in on the tackle. Did he get 2? Went away from me. There was hard to tell exactly where they spotted it. Tell you what, as they go farther away from me, it's hard to tell exactly where they're at there. So 2nd down and 8. McGehee rolling out, trying to get a little dump pass there. Nice defense there by the Red Bugs. Going to get out to the 35-yard line. So let's go and bring up 3rd down and 7 now. First pass completion of the night for the Owls. As you can see, he rolls out here, throws it off to number 4, which is Rashawn Brown. And got a couple of yards on the play. There's third down and 7 here. Nothing doing in the backfield there. Fordyce had it snuffed out. It's going to be a loss of a few. We'll make it 8 on that one. And so that's going to get them all the way back to about the 27-yard line, and that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Owls here as time is running already. 9 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Clock is running on a windy Friday night, last Friday of the regular season. Here's the snap, and the punt is up, but not much doing on that punt. It's going to fall short of the 50. It actually is going to take a Fordyce bounce. They're going to start in their own territory here, or I'm sorry, in McGehee territory. Ball on the 46-yard line, and Fordyce will get the football. That potent Fordyce offense coming out here for the first possession here of the second quarter. First full possession, I should say. As Alan said, that That field of play is muddy. You can see the white jerseys there of Fordyce really kind of starting to collect that mud. Handoff goes off the right-hand side. I thought that one might break there. Not quite, but nice carry there. Tyrell Harris going to get across the 45 to the 44. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Redbugs. Tyrell Harris on the carry. Handoff goes off to the right-hand side. 40-yard line is where he'll get 4-yard gain on the play. What number was that? Did you see what number that was? The number on the ball carrier. Missed it. So 3rd down and 2 for the Redbugs. Handoff goes up the middle, and they're going to get to the 35-yard line. It looks like that'll be enough for a 1st down. Handoff goes to number 3, Brenton Sledge on that carry. Enough for a 1st down there. Handoff goes to the left-hand side. He gets the edge down to the 30, across the 30 to the 20. They got a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be a hold. Going to be from the spot of the foul there. Gamble got the carry. Gamble already had a touchdown called back. 68-yard run called back on a hold. This one's going to come back as well. Looks like they're going to spot it there, about the 23 there as far as where the penalty's at. But should back them up 10 from that spot.
The call is holding against Fordyce.
So holding is the call. They're going to spot the ball on about the 33-yard line. So 3 yards gained on that play after it's all said and done there from Micah Gamble. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 now, or is it first? No, 1st and 7. I'm sorry. 1st down and 7, yep. 1st and 7 after they took the penalty. I formation. Ellison gets the pitch out. Gets it out to 3, and he's going to get up the sideline. Got more than you thought he would. Going to get across the 30. And that is Brenton Sledge again. Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 26-yard line. 1st down Fordyce. That was a 9-yard gain on the play there. I'm sorry, 7-yard gain on the play. I apologize. 6 minutes and some change here left here in the first half of play. Handoff goes to the left-hand side. That's Sledge again. Sledge might be that back that's getting a little bit of a rhythm here. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain for Sledge. Let's go Owls, says the 870 Miners. Here we go, 2nd down and 8. Handoff goes to the right side. That's Sledge. He's got to the outside. Oh, that's Whitmore, or is that Sledge? I do believe it's Sledge. Looking at number 3, I believe. Ball gets down to the 7-yard line. Big 51 there. Look at him doing the hard work. Big number 51, Bryant Robinson. Got that mud on that jersey. Them offensive linemen don't get enough credit. Ellison gets it. Well, he's a big old boy. Hard to bring down. They're going to spot that on the 6, so maybe a 1-yard gain there. So 2nd down and goal. .448 to go here. Time keeps running. Fast first half here. All that does is help us make sure we get home a little quicker. I formation. Sledge gets the ball. Bounces it outside. He's got room, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Fordyce Redbugs. 6 yards out. Brenton Sledge on the carry. That's going to be enough to get the Redbugs on the board. 6-0 is your, or 6-3, is your score as we line up for the extra point. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go. Nice job there by Sledge. Bouncing himself outside. And we've got extra point pending. 6-3 is the score. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Line up in the wing T formation. Brings it back. Nice job on that trap play. Good job. And that is Micah Gamble on the 2-point conversion. 8-3 is your score. We're going to take a quick break. 4:26 left here in the first half. 8-3 is the score. We'll be back in just a moment.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
We'd like to thank Tyson, D3 Auto Sales, Heirloom Legal, and Arkansas Tech University, who's our title sponsor, as we bring you high school football across the state of Arkansas. As I said before, last night we were in Carlisle. Tonight, here we are in McGehee, and we're bringing you the number 2 Fordyce Redbugs in 3A. Folks, I'll tell you, the 3A is a tough classification this year. It's going to be a difficult one to navigate this year, but both these teams definitely going to be hard outs. McGee's going to get the football as number 10, Rashad Brown, fell on it. Ball is going to be spotted. Where are they going to spot that ball? $8,277 live subscribers. Appreciate you. Already over 500 live devices. I see a lot of shares there on Facebook especially. Appreciate you guys over there on Facebook watching over there. Appreciate you guys. 8-3 is your score as McGehee lines up. Handoff goes up the middle. I believe that's Big Jefferson. Let me. Oh, nope, that's Brown. Not much doing. They're going to give him, we'll call it 2. 2nd down and 8. Is that YouTube or Facebook or both? Okay. I know. I'm just talking to you. 2-yard gain there for Brown. Rolling out to the right is the quarterback. That's number 3, Jai Hughes. Nothing doing there. McGehee really struggling offensively outside of that second drive that they had. Fordyce seems to be ready for about anything that they're doing right now. 3rd down and 11 after that 3-yard loss. Actually, let's back that up 4 and make it 3rd and 12. 3rd down and 12 on the 17-yard line. We'll have Justin Holt here. He's going to come talk to us a little bit about what's going on here at McGehee at halftime. Back to pass. That's not what you want there, and that interception should have been caught, but it's dropped. That's going to bring up 4th down and 12. Just kind of threw it up for grabs there, and it really should have been intercepted. Threw it off his back foot. Not what you wanted. Ball on the ground. Good luck, or good enough there to bring up a punting situation. In that situation right now, though, the way it has gone for McGehee, I mean, it's just about as good as a punt anyway. But you never want to throw an interception. So 2:50 to go as they back up to punt. Rashawn Brown going to punt for the Owls. McGehee got some good-looking athletes on the team, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Timeout, McGehee. Let's go to a quick break. 2:50 to go here in the first half. 8-3 is your score. We'll be back here in just a moment.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
And proud sponsors of the McGehee Owls, you got Ag Up right there on the screen. John David Heron, 870-501-2254. McGehee Bank, Miles Farms, Milner Al Young Insurance Group, Jeff Al Young, 870-222-2886 for all your insurance needs. We're back to action here as we bring up the punt. Ball is way up in the air, decent punt. Gets out toward the 50, going to cross the 50. Good owl bounce, going to go all the way down to the 46-yard line. So good punt there for McGehee. They got to keep Fordyce out of the end zone right here. Definitely don't want them to get up that 2-score lead here. If you haven't liked, shared, comment, subscribe to us, hit that notification bell. Appreciate you, everybody that would do that. We love watching that subscriber count. We've got all kinds of good high school content coming up. We're going to try to talk some playoff football here with Carson Ward. He does our rankings recap every week. Don't want to miss that. We do some Razorback content as well. This is an off week for the Razorbacks. Not much going on there. But we love bringing you Arkansas sports content. Coming back to the right side is Micah Gamble. Not much doing. And we got a flag on the play back at the 44-yard line. It looks like just this ref here on the side motioned for face mask. And that's what they're going to get. The 15-yard variety. So that's going to march them into McGehee territory. Ball going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. 2:32 left here. Handoff goes to the right-hand side. Not much doing. Mike, nice job, though, to get a little bit out of that play is Brenton Sledge there. Sledge doing a good job there. Second down and 7. Ellison back to pass. He's got a man behind the defense, and that's going to be a touchdown. Cadillac rolling on 22s, throwing it out to number 23, Vincent Stroud, and that's going to be enough for a Redbug touchdown and a 14-3 lead. 36 yards off the play action pass. Didn't even quite get his feet set, but it was enough to get his man Vincent Stroud the ball, and that's enough for a touchdown. 14-3. So it looks like the Redbugs are going to line up for another 2-point conversion. Make sure you're watching down at the bottom of the screen for scores from around the state of Arkansas. We'll have them at halftime as well. And handoff goes to the right-hand side. That's Gamble. I think he's, well, I was going to say he's going to be short, but it looks like he's going to get in. That's going to be enough to get him in. 2-point conversion by Gamble is good, making the score 16-3 Fordyce with the advantage. 1:34 left here in the first half of play. And we'll stay right here with it. 13-point lead now for the Redbugs. And McGehee really needs to find some traction on offense. Down at the bottom of the screen, you can see Parkview leading Camden Fairview 10-9. Mina and Dardanelle, that's one from our area. That's a good one. 7-7 is the score of Boonville over Lavaca. I know a lot of people that are watching this ball game, they definitely have some interest in Boonville. 35-6 is the score there. Hector beating Magazine 6-0 in the second quarter. Greenbrier 14, Valonia 0 in the second. Big number 64 for Fordyce about to kick the ball. Looks like, let's see who I've got there. Daniel Warner about to kick the ball. 1:34 left here in the first half. We're about to get this first half in under an hour. Wow. Here's the kick. McGehee fields it. He drops the ball. That's number 10 there. Rashad Brown just didn't pick it up the right way, and knee was on the ground, and that's where McGehee will take the ball over, as they need something good to happen here on this drive to stay in this ball game. 1:32 left. You know, it played to their advantage early when they got the 3-0 lead. They kind of kept the ball away from Fordyce, but you see why you would want to keep the ball away from Fordyce, because they've been able to score pretty easily once they've kind of got their offensive footing underneath them. Lining up is Jai Hughes at the quarterback spot. He finds a little hole there, but it closes very quickly. And he's going to get about 2 on the play. That's going to bring up second down and 8. One minute almost and counting here as the score, or the clock I should say, keeps rolling. 16-3, number 2 Redbugs over number 10 Owls. The loser most likely in this game gets a trip to Newport for a round 1 game against a very talented football team. Fordyce trying to be an outright winner in the 3A. Is it 3A8 conference? I think it is. 42 seconds to go. Timeout, McGehee. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more of the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a moment.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Appreciate Heirloom Legal as a part of our sponsorship team. They've been with us now for 4 years. You can contact them. Even though they're in Atkins, you can contact them from around the state of Arkansas. She told me, she said, I've been getting calls from around the state of Arkansas just due to the Arkansas Sports Network and their advertisement. So appreciate you guys for supporting our advertisers here. 42 seconds to go here in the first half of play. See that live subscriber count, 8278. Hughes brings a man in motion. Handoff goes up the middle. Not much doing there. Jefferson not getting much going. He was one of the bright spots here in the first half for offense for them. But looks like that's going to be, maybe we'll call it 3rd and 7. I'm going to call it that. So 1 yard gain on the play, and McGehee may not run another play. Maybe one more before the half, as time is running out here in the first half of play. %7% of folks that are watching us are not subscribed here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscriber. Well, hit that subscribe button as we go to halftime. It's 16-3. Fordyce with the lead, and good half for the Fordyce Redbugs. We're going to go to a break, and we'll come back and we'll have some halftime stats and analysis right here on the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week. Fordyce 16, McGehee 3. We'll be back in just a moment.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment, because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week as we have the Fordyce Redbugs leading the McGehee Owls 16-3. Appreciate you joining us here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We are glad to be here. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to bring you high school football across the state of Arkansas throughout the high school football and basketball seasons. I don't know if you are aware of what we do, especially for state tournaments. Now, we've had McGehee. I have never had Fordyce that I can remember for a state basketball tournament, but we really enjoy getting out there doing state basketball, state volleyball, and you're seeing a senior, I guess your senior presentation here at halftime of this ball game, as the McGehee Owls are presenting the football team here. It's been a good day here to watch football here on ASN. You can see the scores down at the bottom of the screen. Lamar leading Waldron 8-0. DeWitt over and Monticello tied at 14. Pottsville leading Dover 28-0 in the second quarter. Pottsville trying to solidify their playoff spot tonight. Russellville and Lake Hamilton battling it out right now, 20-10 Russellville. And yeah, we're going to bring in Mr. Victor Scott. We're going to talk a little bit about basketball coverage here in just 1 second. Hang in here with us.
Our next senior is offensive guard, inside linebacker, number 58, Adrian Godino.
We got Victor Scott on the phone with us tonight as we're talking ASN basketball. You know, basketball not that far away. We are glad to have Victor along with us here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Victor, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing?
We're good, man. That's another good crowd here to talk about ASN basketball. As you know, we were talking about hoops just a little bit there. You know, well, it won't be long. You know, we're here in November, but it'll be March before you know it. It'll be state tournament. We love doing state tournaments. That's really kind of the crown jewel of what we do. But before we get there, Victor, you're really going to help us here in trying to take our coverage to the next level in basketball.
Definitely, yes, sir. I'm looking forward to the playoffs for sure. You know, that road to Hot Springs is always blazing. It's always going to be a bunch of fun in those competitions.
Absolutely.
But as of right now, getting started early in the season, I'm excited to be able to showcase some of the top talents as individual players and then dig into some of those teams that we may see come, you know, tournament time.
Absolutely, and so we're trying to highlight players that are obviously, we love the highly recruited players. You love the kids that are committed to the Razorbacks. That's what a lot of people are always interested in are your Razorback commitments. But, you know, across the state, there's so many kids that can play and do well, but maybe not quite on that level, but committed to in-state schools. Some of them go out of state, but they get a chance to showcase their talent in college in some way. And if you're playing college basketball, you're pretty good.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I try to stress to kids all the time. No matter what level you're at, if you're able to make it to that next level, be proud of that. Take pride in it. Grind. Don't let that be, end all, be all. Take it. Go to the next level. Get there. Keep grinding. There's another level above that. There's another level after that. And you got to keep your eyes set on to that finish line.
So Victor Scott, he's also a Vortex Sports, and he's going to be with us this year, joining us on ASN for basketball. Victor, let's talk about a few kids maybe that you have noticed already around the state of Arkansas that are doing some good things.
Man, one of my favorite players in the whole entire state, I'll tell you right now, a kid named Jackson Keeling out of a 1A Mulberry. He is one of the best shooters in the state. I would literally put my money on him against bringing me your top shooter. He's volleyball line, in the gym range. He'll hit 15 of those in a row, off the dribble, off of a screen, off turnarounds. I mean, he's a complete lights-out shooter. And this year, he's digging deep into defending and finishing. And he's only a junior, so he's got another year to this year he's going to grow and excel, and then next year he's going to bring that back to his senior year, and that's going to be a definite show.
Big time player over there. I played in that Mulberry gym, the old brick walls out there at Mulberry. It's that's a tough place to play when Mulberry's going well. There, actually, old Crawford County team that I used to play against. So, anyway, but Victor, we're looking very forward to it, and you know, we want to let them know, talk to them about sending their player information, that sort of thing in, get them noticed here on ASN.
Definitely. We are always looking for player submission. Anybody, and I'm talking about any conference, any school, it can be a private school, it can be homeschool kids. I know some pretty tough school kids here in the state as well. So if those kids are performing well at any level, any school, please let us know.
Yeah, we
are doing our best to dive in and, uncover those hidden gems.
Yes, we've already had a 50-point player this year, right? Isn't that right? We've already had
50 points, man. We've had multiple 30-point games. We've had multiple 40-point games even. And so, like I say, man, we haven't even got into most of teams haven't even started their non-conference schedule, literally. Most teams start playing on the 11th, which is Monday.
Yeah.
So for guys who've already got that first 30 days under their belt, they're getting that jump out there ahead of them.
All right, Victor. Well, we're going to let you go. Again, let them know, hey, how they can get information to you and get information to us about getting them noticed and getting us aware of players across the state.
Yes, sir. We are all platforms. Vortex Sports Arkansas. That's me. I'm talking about just me by myself. I'm running it. One-man army, one man. So if you send me something, if you tag me in something, I am guaranteed to see it. I am for sure to see it, all right? Outside of that, shoot anything you need to AN, and you also get at me at Victor Scott.
All right. Well, Victor, we appreciate you joining us here on the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week, and we'll talk to you soon, all right?
Thanks again, Brad. You guys have a great night on the call.
Thank you. Victor Scott joining us, talking about high school basketball coverage here on the Arkansas Sports Network, and we will have high school games across the state of Arkansas, much like we do in football. But right now we're going to be on the football field. Next week we're going to be somewhere. I'd love to hear from you. Where should we go next week who should you see? Who do you want to see? What games do you want to see? Make sure you let us know here on ASN. We're going to go to a quick break here, and we'll come back here in just a moment. You're watching the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week, and make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons here, and we'll be back here to talk high school stats and scores around the state. All right, we're here with Justin Holt. He is the Assistant Superintendent of McGehee Schools. Appreciate you joining us here and appreciate the invite to be here tonight.
We're excited to have you guys here in our country.
Well, man, it's good, man. You know, first time that I have ever been here. You got a nice setup here. You got a good facility here at McGehee.
Thank you. We do a lot to maintain it as well. There's
there you go.
A lot of summer hours into that grass out there.
Well, you know, it's still really green, even though it didn't get much water until now, and then it got all the water, right?
They keep it watered, whether we go 8 weeks without water from the good Lord or, you know, turn that water sprinkler on.
Well, tell us a little bit about what's going on here at McGehee.
Oh, man. You know, we've got a lot of great things going at McGehee. I would like to give a shout-out to our elementary school. We had our elementary principal and superintendent and faculty member were in Washington, D.C. today accepting the National Blue Ribbon for our elementary school.
Okay.
So would love to give a shout-out to them for those accomplishments there. We've been celebrating that since the announcement.
That's
but
awesome.
We've got a lot of great things going at McGehee, both academically and athletically and even facilities and all things encompassed. We're putting a lot of work and a lot of effort to giving our community the school they deserve.
Well, I tell you what, you walk in, and one of the things that you notice is those state championship years, 69, 84, 87, 88, 89, 98, 99. I mean, you got a lot of good tradition here, tons of playoff appearances.
Tradition runs deep.
That's right. A lot of people love the McGehee Owls around here. I mean, even a guy like myself who hasn't been around this area very much, I know a lot about the McGehee Owls and tradition here.
Absolutely. There's a lot of great tradition, and it's a community thing. We're all in it together, and we keep those traditions. And there's a lot of tradition in football, and you see that on Friday nights, and you see that in practices throughout the summer and the school year.
Tell us what the Owls got to do to get back into this ball game tonight.
You know, we got to find a way to run the football a little better, not moving as well on offense as we would like to or you know, normally do. We're not getting outside. You know, we're not setting an edge very well. You know, we defensively played really great for the last 5 minutes of that second quarter. Kind of gave up a big play there. And we just got to hold it together defensively and get a couple breaks our way. We'd love a turnover. We'd love to see number 2 get loose on a punt return as well.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Justin, we do appreciate you once again for just inviting us to come down here. It's always good when people want to see us down here.
Absolutely.
And so we're always appreciative of being a part of, especially of a new place such as McGehee.
Absolutely. You know, I'm glad you guys accepted the invite. Anything to get McGehee on the map more and let people understand our traditions and the things we do and what we're about. And there's a lot of great things here in Southeast Arkansas, and I hate you didn't get early enough to eat Hoots.
I know, man. I know. I was looking forward.
That's a free shout out for Hoots.
Right?
That's a free shout out.
I've got relatives in Star City, and we have been trying. I have been trying to get them to go to Hoots forever, and we just haven't been able to make it. So for some reason, I just keep missing out one way or the other.
It's a staple in McGehee, and you know, if you're ever coming through McGehee, a lot of great places to stop, but Hoots is known to a lot of folks.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
getting
joining
a cool
us.
thing here with the bands going together right here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Pretty cool for sure. Too bad we can't let them listen to it because it's a copyright strike on us. So we have to keep talking over it.
Absolutely,
but,
yes, absolutely.
Anyway, we do appreciate it. Yeah, every halftime we get, hey, give us a sound back. We can't. I'm sorry. We just can't. Just can't do it. So anyway.
Hey, you guys are doing a lot of great things for Arkansas high school sports, and you should be recognized for that.
Well, thank you.
And we hope you guys are welcome anytime.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I think we got good things ahead.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you for the time.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Go Owls.
All right. Mr. Justin Holt, the Assistant Superintendent here of the McGehee School District, joining us here. And, you know, that's one of the things that you get a chance to do when you invite the ASN crew to your place. You get a chance to showcase who you are as a school and what you get your message out there. So we're glad to be here at McGehee. We're going to take a quick break real quick. The score is 16-3 as we're about to come into second half action. We'll be back in just a moment.
Look, everybody's talking about D3
Everyone
Auto
tells
Sales,
you
and
to
I say
think
to
about the
myself, there
future.
must be something special about
But
this
there's
dealership, and it's
power
their
in the
prices. You can
process.
get one of these vehicles right up
We
here
value
for not a
this
lot of
moment
money, right? That's
because
D3
it
Auto
is.
Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week. Second half action. Fordyce will get the football as they have a 16-3 lead here at McGehee. Again, we're glad to have you. We're going to be looking for a place to go in the playoffs starting next week. I believe last year we ended up doing the, what was it? Highland and Monticello was our first round game last year. Great time being at Highland. Kickoff is deep, picked up by Fordyce. Now they're trying to find a little room. He's got the sideline, and he's going to step out about the 25-yard line. That's number 6, Jamarcus Cranford on the return, and we are in business here in second half. Fordyce going to get the football. Again, if you haven't liked, share, subscribed, hit that notification bell. I think we have on this broadcast right now with 332 live devices on YouTube. Now, Facebook's doing a lot better, by the way, just to say. But we have 1 like on our YouTube stream right now. 1.
We have we have 16 likes on the YouTube stream.
Oh, okay.
We have
Okay.
450 live devices
There we go.
across Facebook and YouTube. We have 3 likes on Facebook. So
Okay.
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share button.
Well,
follow us on Facebook.
You're also looking at the other one. We have 2 Facebook streams going at the same time. Remember that. Because on ASN High School, we have 29.
That's right. I'm only watching the main ASN.
That's right, main ASN. If you're on ASN High School right now and you haven't liked the main ASN page, go ahead and like that one as well. No gain on the play there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Fordyce Redbugs. Redbug offense got loose there in the second quarter of action. Pitch goes out. I believe that's Sledge, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Got to look at the camera. It is Sledge. And that is going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 6. Sledge picks up 4 on the play. Cowbells are ringing here at McGehee.
And they have the Vuvuzela.
Yes. Handoff goes off to the left-hand side, trying to get to the outside. Is he going to make it? He does. Gets outside across the 35-yard line. Probably going to be enough for a first down right there. I think it's a six-yard gain there for Gamble. And that's going to get us a first down and 10 for the Redbugs. You know, one of the things that you got to think here about this Redbug football team is because of this wet ground that we're seeing tonight, you're not getting a chance to see the full speed of this team. So I'm interested to see what that's going to look like as playoffs go into next week and beyond. We'll start looking at playoff scenarios, possibilities here in the broadcast as we get closer to the end. Handoff goes across the 40. I believe that's Sledge again, if I'm not mistaken. Sledge has been pretty effective carrying the football there. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's him.
Gets out to the 45-yard line. I think that's a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Trying to run it right at him. Not much doing there. Good defense there by the Owls. Sledge starting to get the football a little bit more here. Kind of leaning on him. Brown on the tackle. No gain on the play there. I think me and the scoreboard are quite a bit off there because I think they're more right than I am. It's hard to see their sticks from where I'm at because they're the old school type of sticks. I can just barely see them from here.
And it's that dark orange.
Yeah, kind of bleeds into the crowd. So 3rd and 4.
And you've got the glare from the lights on the
3rd and 4 on this side.
Stick.
Ellison trying to get something going, and he's going to be down. Going to get some yardage there. Fourth down and short here, maybe a long one short. I will call it 2. They moved the stick back on me. So 4th and 2 here after the 2-yard gain from Cadillac Ellison.
They can make some noise.
Ellison trying to quarterback sneak. It looks like he's going to get plenty for the first down now. And he sure is. Plenty of movement there, enough to get the first down. Call it a 3-yard gain. You know, Fordyce, more of a quick strike offense, but, you know, they're also, in a game like this, they're probably going to be good to let this clock bleed a little bit. Thank you. The Real Untouchable Podcast, Ray Diggs, says, y'all are doing a great job. Appreciate you, sir. Always nice to have compliments because, you know, you just don't get them all the time. Handoff goes off to the right-hand side. I believe that's Sledge again. Cross the 45 down to the 44. A 5-yard gain for him. And he's starting to get the football quite a bit more. 11 carries, 54 yards. What we've got Brenton Sledge 4. Down on the bottom of the screen, you can see the scores here throughout the state. Cadillac Williams, not much doing there. I'm sorry, Cadillac Williams. I knew I was going to do that tonight. Cadillac Ellison. And that's going to be a 1-yard gain for Ellison, I believe. Or is it going to be no? It's going to be no gain there. So bring up 3rd down and 5. Clock is the friend of the Fordyce Redbugs, though, as time is running down here in the 3rd quarter already. You run that football, these quarters don't last very long. 12-minute quarters go by pretty quick. Handoff goes to the right. That's Sledge again. And he breaks free. He's going to get a touchdown here, I believe, and he sure is. 44 yards out. Brenton Sledge breaks free. Gets over the 100-yard mark right there with that carry. Big-time play by Brenton Sledge gives the Fordyce Redbugs a 22-3 lead. I mean, he just got lost in the shuffle there, and then all of a sudden, boom, busts out, and I mean, just nothing doing right there. Might have got away with the block in the back there on the sideline. Maybe I missed that. Again, my 43-year-old eyes sometimes play tricks on me, but I was looking at the monitor, so doesn't matter. It all goes in the book as 6 points, 22-3 Fordyce Redbugs. Brenton Sledge really making his presence felt. as Fordyce now lining up for two is Ellison going to get under center. Hands off up the middle. That's Sledge again, and he's got a score. 2-point conversion is good. Fordyce 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. Let's go to our local sponsors if we can, sir. Appreciate our local sponsors getting behind us here. It's a big help to us. Proud sponsors of the McGehee Owls tonight. We've got Ag Up here in the Arkansas, Mississippi area. John David Heron. Give him a call. 870-501-2254. You got Miles Farms of McGehee, Arkansas as a proud sponsor. McGehee Bank. Appreciate them. Second time they've sponsored with us. And then we've got the Milner Al Young Insurance Group. 870-222-2886. 6:32 left here in the third quarter of action as Fordyce is, well, they're separating themselves right now. 24-3 is the score, and McGee's got to get something going here pretty quickly. As Mr. Hood said, that running game's got to get going. And there's number 2, and they talked about him a little bit, number 2. Jacorian Love, he can do some good things. You see the speed there, but we got a flag in the backfield, and that's usually on the return team.
Yeah, and he didn't look happy either. He was kind of beating the ground there.
Yeah, well, he was real close to breaking it, but even so, flag would have brought it back anyway, it looks like. We'll find out here in just a moment. But most of the time, that is on the return team when they throw that flag. Oh, no.
Chop.
Nope. So they're going to call. Well, they pointed at Fordyce, did they not? But it looks like they're going to mark it off against McGehee. No, against Fordyce. So I guess what happened, they're calling a chop. Anytime that you engage high, you cannot engage low at the same time. And so I assume that's what happened there. And that's going to be a big penalty against Fordyce. Going to get McGehee all the way to the 46-yard line and going to get them into Fordyce territory. So McGehee, if they're going to make something happen and get back into this ball game, this is the time to do so.
What play do you run if you're McGehee?
Well, McGee's going to run something outside most likely right here. Let's see. And it's Jai Hughes going to run a little bit of a quarterback waggle play. 3 yards on the gain. You know, I think that McGehee leans on the big play in the running game, and they just haven't been able to get that going so far tonight. You know they've got speed, but the thing is, Fordyce got speed to burn themselves. So and the thing that Fordyce has done a good job of tonight has been very gap sound in the running game, and there just haven't been a lot of holes to run against. So there's Hughes again. Not much doing. He might have gained just maybe one. We're seeing where they spot it. Ball's going to be spotted on the 42-yard line, so no gain on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. McGehee has thrown a few passes tonight, so we'll see if they try to do it again. Wind's blowing across the field. So here we go. Handoff goes to Jefferson. Jefferson was the catalyst in the one drive that McGehee really did some damage against Fordyce. Gets all the way down to the 38-yard line. So that's going to be a 4-yard gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a long, we're going to call it 3. I apologize. 3-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3 now for the Owls, and probably the most important 3 yards that they've had all game long here if they want to stay in this one, because the offense of Fordyce is really getting things going. So here we go, 4th down and 3. Hughes dropping back to pass. He's got a man behind the defense, but just a little bit too far. That would have been a touchdown if they could have connected right there. Hughes drops back, gets behind the defense. That would have been a chance to get him back in the game. Rashad Brown was the intended receiver on that play. That's going to give Fordyce the football now. Pretty good territory. And, right then and there, that was the Owls' chance to kind of get themselves closer, try to stay in this ball game. But now they really need a stop, or this one might get out of hand pretty quickly. Ellison lines up, hands it off, goes up the middle. Handoff goes to number 7, Terrell Harris. About 1 yard gain on the play. Or if you're at Carlisle, 4 or 5 yards. I'm just kidding. Don't nobody get offended. I'm just joking, Carlisle. We love you. Love Carlisle. Carlisle and Hazen, right? Carlisle and Hazen.
Tackle made by Kevin Hurst.
So here we are, 2:50 and counting here. Conway leads Bryant 21-14. That's probably the biggest game in the state this year. So offsides is the penalty, so it brings a 3rd down and 2 now instead of a 3rd and 7. Much more manageable here for the Red Bugs. They didn't need any help. Can't give them any help there. Ball in motion was number 6. We'll get his name in just a minute. Handoff goes off the left-hand side. Going to be close to the 1st down, but doesn't look like it's going to be enough according to the spot, but they changed the box, so let's see what they do here. 4th down is the call. 4th down and 1 here for Fordyce. Jamarcus Cranford was the man in motion. Boy, it's going to be enough. Plenty enough now. I'll tell you what, when you got the short yards, just give Ellison a chance, buddy. He will get it. Good chance he's going to get it anyway. They're going to mark that ball at the 49-yard line. That's going to be a 3-yard gain. All he needed was maybe 1 on that one. So that's going to be enough for a 1st down. So 1:30 and counting here. Handoff goes off the left-hand side. And I'll tell you what, Fordyce is really hard to tackle. They're hard to get them down on the ground. They just don't seem to be able to get them to the ground. Handoff goes to Harris, I believe. I believe it was Tyrell Harris on the carry. Look at those white jerseys. Somebody's going to have a hard time getting that mud out. They'll be fine, though. I'm sure they'll get it out. 2nd down and 9. maybe the last play of the third quarter here as Ellison gets his team to the line of scrimmage. Offset I formation. Handoff goes to the right. And that's Sledge. Sledge probably going to get just a little bit behind the line of scrimmage there. So a loss on the play. A loss of 1, and that is probably going to be the end of the third. All right, we're going to go down to Alan Russell here in just a moment for the sideline report. Give us a second. So, Alan Russell, we're trying to find you, Alan. Where are you? Where are you, Alan? Oh, I see you.
Hey.
Gotcha.
Y'all got me?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, it's a muddy mess down here. Fordyce is kind of just shortening the game right now. You said running the play clock down and just running plays from there and trying to keep the ball and in these muddy conditions, control the ball as much as they can, get out of here with victory. 10-0.
Alan, what are you seeing down there from Fordyce just as far as when you think about their playoff potential? What are you seeing down there?
They're tough. They got good size. We've looked at that schedule situation, but I mean the way they can play, the way they can move the ball, different styles. They can go into a spread or they can go into an I formation and beat you that way. So, yeah, they're tough. They can definitely make a run to Little Rock.
McGee's going to be down at most likely, unless something crazy happens, they're going to be at Newport next week. Think about that matchup. Talk a little bit about that.
Man, the Greyhounds, and that'll be a good one, I think. Newport struggles to stop these type of offenses. So I think McGehee will have better success against Newport than they're having against Fordyce right now.
All right, Alan, appreciate you for your sideline report. We'll get some interviews at the end of this game.
Thank you.
Alan Russell down on the field with us, sideline reporting. You can sponsor that sideline report. There we go. You can sponsor the sideline report here in, not tonight, but in the future. You can sponsor a sideline report if we come to your city. It's really, I think it's cool, especially
How do they
at the
do
end
that,
of the game.
Brad?
At the end of the game, we'll interview all of the players and coaches and all that. That's part of that. They could call us and take that sponsorship as the play goes down to Micah Gamble. Gamble's going to get all the way down to about the 25-yard line. 22 yards gained on the play.
Can they email you?
Sure can. arsportsnet@gmail.com. You can email us if you want to see us come to your city or you like to sponsor the sideline report. You can sponsor for the whole season if you'd like. Micah Gamble picks up a first down. Ball's going to be down to the 20. So that's a 27-yard gain, not a 22-yard gain. I'll fix that in just a moment. Handoff goes to Sledge. Sledge breaks through, gets all the way down to about the 6-yard line. 14-yard gain for Sledge. And Fordyce trying to put in, just really put it in and put it on, I guess, at this point. First down and goal now for the Redbugs, our number 2 team in the ASN poll. We're looking forward to seeing how these playoffs shake out. Going to be a fun one here in the 3A. I think 3A and 4A are just going to be a lot of fun. Coming up on the 11-minute mark in this ball game, one of the fastest games that we've been in all year long. Sledge breaks through. He gets a touchdown. Britton Sledge, another touchdown for the Redbugs. That's his third of the ball game. Big-time play there. Tough running there inside, and he gets another touchdown. Brenton Sledge is a senior this year for this Redbug football team. You know, you saw this Redbug football team last year. Even though they were 6-6, you felt like they could be a team that could be very competitive this year, and it looks like they have done exactly that. And 2-point conversion. Is McGehee going to get him stopped? Nope, we got a flag on the play. What's the signal on it? It is good. 2-point conversion is good, so let's see what they got on the flag now. 30-3 here. See the referees convening. Brenton Sledge, 16 carries, 118. They're going to decline the penalty, I believe. Let's see what they saying. Hold on just a minute. 2-point conversion was good, so now let's see what they call. Not totally sure. So they called a sideline warning on Fordyce, but where that flag came from, that didn't seem like any place that it would be a sideline warning from. I'm not totally sure. Look at 55. Look at that jersey on 55. Get a zoom in. He's got all that mud, but if he turns around to the camera, it's also ripped. And I'll tell you what, that kid looks like $1 million, by the way. I mean, that is a good-looking football player there. That's number 55, A.J. Hines, I believe. This is the type of game that tests your toughness. Duran Miller on the broadcast with us. Ball knocked away. Duran Miller's part of our crew. He was with us last night, called the game there at Carlisle. 2-point conversion, no good. Let's go to our local sponsors if we can. $10 minutes and 51 seconds left in this one. Ag Up. Appreciate those guys over there. John David Heron, 870-501-2254. Miles Farms of McGehee, Arkansas. Appreciate you guys. McGehee Bank, second-time sponsor with us. And then the Milner Al Young Insurance Group, LLC. Jeff Al Young, 870-222-2886. Appreciate them. Check in with them for all your insurance needs. So appreciate you joining us here. Same officials as last night in Carlisle, says Duran Miller. And he said 55 is a giant. ASN Basketball Classic, January 4th, 2025 at 10 minutes and 43 seconds left in this ball game. 30-3 is the score. Did we lose it? Did we keep it? Are you sure? $10:43 left of this ball game, 30-3. I'm trying to make sure we're still live. Appreciate you joining us. We are still live. Appreciate it. McGehee with the football now, trying to make something happen. Going to try to get some good momentum if they can get it going toward the playoffs. I don't know if Fordyce is the team that you want to try to do that against. Uh-oh, fumble on the play. That's not what you wanted. Looks like Fordyce is going to get it after the fumble. And I believe that's what's going to happen. See if you can get 55 again there, Chase. See if you can see that rip in his jersey. Don't turn away from us, guy. Look at there it is. You see it? I mean, this is a rough game. Rivalry game down here in Southeast Arkansas. Jerseys getting ripped. I mean, this is where men are made right here. Ellison at the under center, going to hand it off, going off the left-hand side. Tyrell Harris going to get the football. One more score here by the well, no, I was going to say one more score would get them to the mercy rule, but they actually have to get a score and a 2-point conversion to do that. Clock is running, though, and Fordyce doesn't seem to care too much about that. Second down, and we're going to call that 9 on a one-yard gain on that play. Handoff goes off the right-hand side. Nice job by McGehee to swarm that. Micah Gamble. Not much doing there. He's going to move it up maybe a yard. And so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now for the Fordyce Red Bugs. Speaking of Duran Miller in the crowd right now watching this ball game, he's high on Fordyce. Been high on Fordyce all year long. He's been touting the Red Bugs, saying he thinks they're the best team in 3A. Tell you what, there are some teams that can vie for that, and we'll talk about that here. Newport. We've been talking about Newport a little bit. As Ellison drops back, got a man behind the defense, and he just didn't quite get his feet set, and that was enough to throw the ball incomplete. Now Ellison's going to look at the sideline here with 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go, see if he can get a play. And you see Ellison just didn't quite get them feet totally set and overthrew there, number 2, Jamartez Stroud. And it looks like that they're going to punt it away. They are going to punt it away. But as we were talking about, some big-time teams in 3A. The 3A is, I think, the deepest conference, or classification, I should say. Uh-oh. Snap goes over the head of number 8, Xavier Jones on the punt, and they're going to give the ball to McGehee in Fordyce territory. As I was saying here, you've got, several teams that can really make some noise. Mansfield, they went to Boonville and won that ball game. Bismarck is 10-0. Mansfield should have beat Bismarck in the first game of the year. We were there at that ball game. Mansfield's got some athletes. Boonville, a team that is 8-1 on the season, got some really good wins. 5-1 in the conference. Looks like they're going to finish second in the conference. That's a team. One team that not a lot of people are talking about right now because of some losses is Salem. Salem is a solid program. Off the left-hand side is Hughes. Hughes across the 30, down to the 27-yard line. So that's a good run right there for Jai Hughes. It's going to be enough for a first down, I believe, as they move the sticks. Been the first positive play in quite a while there for the McGehee Owls. Hughes kind of get it going here as far as running the football. Handoff goes to Jefferson off the right-hand side. He's been a load to tackle tonight. Gets down close to the 20-yard line. We'll see where they spot it at. Is that the 20 or the 25? It's the 20. So that's going to be a 7-yard gain there for Jefferson. So 2nd down and 3. Mayflower's lost their last 2 ball games, and they fell into a second-place tie with Atkins. Atkins owns the head-to-head. Melbourne is in a 3-way tie with them with a win tonight, so that conference is still up for grabs. Rivercrest is a team that lost 1 game. His Hughes is going to go off the left-hand side, finding his blocker, cuts back, gets across the 10, down to about the 7, I think. I think that might be a 12-yard gain for him. Am I looking at that correct? Yep, I am. Sometimes when you get this angle, you try to figure out if you're at 1-yard line or another. But anyway, about a 12-yard gain there for Hughes, and McGehee is threatening here. A handoff goes to Jefferson. Jefferson getting close to the 5-yard line. Going to be a 1-yard gain on that one, so 2nd down and goal. They decide to pick up the energy here. We're under 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. Osceola and Rivercrest, 2 teams that you think have got a chance. Newport is a team we've talked about quite a bit on the stream because they're very talented. Just a 2-loss team. Lost to Osceola, lost to Rivercrest in back-to-back weeks. But really, a lot of people thought they were a state title contender. Glen Rose, Rivercrest leading 54-8 over Piggott. That was really a no-doubter. Rivercrest moving down in conference or in classification. We'll go ahead and talk about this while we got a timeout. Glenrose is a team that is playing a lot better at 6-3. Lost all 3 of their non-conference games, and then they've won every one of their conference games. Jessieville and Perryville at 4-2 and 6-1, and Jessieville looks like they're going to finish second in that conference, and then Magnet Cove and Perryville looking like they are tied, and then Paris and Danville are tied for what will be the final playoff spot there, and without going and see who might have the advantage there. Bismarck is a team 10-0. They're our number 1 team in 3A. They beat Prescott at home a couple weeks back, one of the highest watched teams that we've had, or highest watched games that we've had. We've got Prescott at 5-1. Harmony Grove, Washita County is a team that's always tough at 5-2. Falk at 4-3. Falk's a good team, by the way. They're a really good team. Centerpoint 3-3. Smackover, very good ball club, 2-5 in that conference. And then this conference right here, you got Rising, you got Fordyce, you got McGehee, you got Dumas. Dumas playing better at 4-3 in the conference. So a lot of good ball in 3A, a lot of good teams. Jefferson gets the ball, handed off, gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. And he's going to be stopped. So McGee's starting to stall out just a little bit down here again after moving the ball pretty well. So this 3A, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be one to watch as we keep going here in the weeks of the playoffs. Playoff football starts next week. ASN will be somewhere next week. Don't know where. If you would like your team to be on ASN, tell your community to help us out and sponsor with us and help us. Hughes thought he was going to pass it. Cuts back. Gets real close. Is he going to get in? No signal just yet. And he did that time. He's going to get in for a touchdown. And McGehee gets back on the board. 30-9 is your score. You see Hughes had a blocker, cuts back. That was an RPO type of play for him. Not in the traditional sense that we think of, but he had a chance to throw the football on that. And that was actually handed off to him. Ran a little trick play on that action, and it ended up being enough to get him a touchdown. So Jai Hughes 6 yards out. 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go, 30-9. 8:56. We hadn't even made it to the 9 o'clock mark yet. Going to be a little earlier night for us. Maybe we can make it to Hoots. We'll see. Yeah, we make it home a little quicker than we thought. I'll tell you what, throw those locals up real quick. We'll talk a little bit about it. I'm looking at some matchups here, trying to get some scores if we can get them. I'm gonna tell him which ones he can give me real quick. If I can, I just got to see a list of games here. Let me get those. You see our local sponsors. Appreciate you for that. If you can find me a Centerport Prescott score, that would be good. Let's see, who else?
Ag Up, Miles Farms of McGehee, Arkansas. McGehee Bank of McGehee, Arkansas. Milner O. Young, Jeff O. Young over there. Insurance Group, LLC.
What about that Two Rivers Paris game? I know that seems like a weird one, but that's got playoff implications on it with Danville. Not a ton of super competitive games. He said, wait a minute, games that'll have a stream. Good. I don't know. I don't know which ones do and which ones don't. You think anymore, they all have a stream. Just about, anyway. Kickoff goes out of bounds. Yeah, these Hoxie Walnut Ridge, that was the game we did last year. Walnut Ridge is, they have already won that ball game 35-0. That's really, as far as scores go, Palestine, Wheatley, and Lakeside, 35-18 is the score from tonight. That's all we've got. Everything else, and this is just 3A. I can look here at some other scores here for 4A. I know Conway Bryan is one. I know we've been running that one down at the bottom. I guess I just missed it. Pottsville wins 49-0 over Dover. And then looks like Lake Hamilton beating Russellville right now, 42-17 in the third. Oh. Handoff goes to the left-hand side. And Brenton Sledge picks up a big gain, 6-yard gain for Brenton Sledge. He's had a nice game. We're going to be looking for a D3 Auto Sales MVP of the game. Sledge is one of those guys, got a real good shot at getting that. 17 carries, 124 yards. What we've got him for is the clock is winding down. Big Cadillac Ellison. Big Cadillac Ellison, a kid that a lot of people are paying attention to.
Terrell Harris on the carry. That tackle made by Mason Clemens.
Yeah, 30-10 here as we're coming up on the 4.5-minute mark. So here we are, 3rd down and 1. Who got that last carry? I was trying to take care of a little business there. Cadillac gets the quarterback sneak. He's across the 50, 45, and they just took the ball from him. They just took the ball from him. No flag. They threw the beanbag to symbolize a fumble. He got from the 44 all the way down to the 44 before he fumbled that one. He had a 12-yard gain on the quarterback sneak, but they took the ball from him, and that's going to be an Owl first down here. And, they're saying, hey, we ain't quite done just yet. They're going to have to be very quick with this quick strike offense if they're going to have any chance at this one. But anyway. Hughes, under-centered, dropping back, just throwing it out just about through an interception there. He had a man out in the flat. I believe that was Jefferson that he was trying to throw the ball to, but again, didn't get his feet set. Who is it that you want to play? Who is it that your team wants to play? Who do you want to play as a Red Bug? Who do you want to play? I guess as McGehee, you're probably going to play whoever you're going to play, but what team down the road, who would you like to see? What would be the matchup that you'd like to see? Hughes rolls out. He's got a man behind the defense. Pass is incomplete. Incomplete pass for Jai Hughes. And he had a man behind the defense there, just couldn't get it to connect. Three minutes and 42 seconds as the clock stopped. 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 43. I got another little trick play action. That pass was intended for number 5, Kyler Bell. And I believe it was Jacorian Young that actually threw that football. And, he had an opportunity there. But again, it's hard to get your feet set when you got people in your face, and you got a muddy field, or all the things going on. But looks like they're possibly going to bring out the punt team here. Duran says, dropping frames a bit, but I'm at deer camp. Miss y'all guys. Once a red bug, always a red bug, says Joshua Barham. And the punt is away. It's going to get inside the 20, down across to 15, where it'll stop just inside of the 15-yard line. And that's where it'll bring Fordyce back out here. 3 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in this ball game. Down on the field, we'll have Alan Russell with us as he will be interviewing players and coaches from the winning team. Aubrey Daniels says, let's go Redbugs. James Turner says, a Rising Wildcat Fordyce Redbug state title game. Now, that would be epic. Let me tell you, James, that would be an epic state title game. And that's going to be the 1 and the 2 out of the 3A8. So you're going to be on opposite sides of the bracket. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing a Fordyce and a Rivercrest maybe, or a Fordyce and an Osceola, or even a Bismarck. Bismarck, guys, I'm going to tell you, Bismarck can play ball. They're a very good football team, very hard-playing football team. You won't play anybody that plays you any harder than they do. I promise you that. So that they're good. They're a very, very good football team. Do not underestimate them whatsoever. They are a fine football team over there. Daniel Keithley has done a great job. That would be an interesting matchup, a Fordyce and Bismarck matchup. That would be an interesting one. I don't know how far down the line that you can get that one. And tackled. Not much of a gain there. 2:27 and counting. Clock is rolling. Fordyce is going to win this one. They're going to finish 10-0. And again, one of those teams is going to be a threat to win the state championship. No doubt about that one. They're going to be one of the very top teams that people mention. You talk about winning the 3A. There's Sledge. He breaks free. He's across the 35 to the 40. Little stutter step across the 45, and that's where he'll be stopped, right there at the 45. 30-yard gain there for Brenton Sledge. And he says, I want to be your D3 Auto Sales MVP of the game. Let's see what we got here. Parkview and Camden Fairview. Parkview up 24-23 in the fourth. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Parkview has not had a game like that other than playing like a team like Bryant in a very, very long time. And it looks like they're going to knee. They're going to down it, and that's going to be about all she wrote. Victory formation for the Fordyce Redbugs. 30-10 is going to be your final score. They're going to finish the season undefeated. We're going to see if we can go down, and we're going to get Alan Russell hopefully with some interviews here. 41 seconds and counting. Hopefully Allen will be able to get Coach Tim Rogers and maybe a player or two. Brenton Sledge is going to be our D3 Auto Sales MVP of the game tonight with a great performance there. I'll give you his numbers in just a moment. Sledge finished 19 carries, 157 yards, and 3 touchdowns tonight. as these two teams are walking out, shaking hands, and everything is final but the final score. 30-10 is the score for 6 more seconds, and then it will be final. 3, 2, 1, and that's your ball game. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll be able to get Coach Tim Rogers and players as Alan's talking to him. We'll go to a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're live here as we're about to go down to Alan Russell with our D3 Auto Sales MVP of the game and some Fordyce players as they finish 10-0 on the season. Alan, I'm about to throw it down to you. Take it away.
All right, I got Mr. Sledge here. He's the player of the game tonight. Mr. Sledge, what was you seeing out here tonight?
Yes, sir.
What was you seeing out here tonight on the field? You ran for 157 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I seen the whole. I'm glad the O-line had blocked for me. I mean, you keep fullback too. Like everybody wet. We're getting dirty tonight.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the O-line.
You guys finished 10-0. What does it mean to you?
Man, it's a blessing.
Absolutely.
Hey, we work hard for this since the summer.
Absolutely.
Hey, we're going for it all.
Yes, sir. This defense has been talked about all year, guys. You know the last Fordyce defense, what happened? Anybody know? They won state championship. So I'm interviewing the whole defense again. Able to pull this off this year.
We did it, man. Everybody locked in from the start. Trusting each other, and man, can't do this every day.
Yes, sir.
Each other, just a team, family, brotherhood, man.
I sent a message to the state tonight. You've only given up over 21 points one time all year. You guys is the real deal, man. So, like I said, hey, last time I interviewed a Fordyce defense, they won state. So, hey, maybe a copy again. Brad, back up to you. This Fordyce defense for real. Y'all look up there and tell them what's up.
All right, Alan Russell down on the field as we've had him interviewing the Fordyce defense as well as Brenton Sledge, our D3 Auto Sales MVP of the ball game. It was a fun play. It was fun night tonight here. As I guess we're going to throw it back down to Alan. Hold on, Alan.
We're going to get Mr. Ellison, Brad. Why we
okay.
We're going to get Mr. Ellison.
All right. So we're gonna wait for Cadillac Ellison as well as we're trying to get some players. This is what we like to do here. Give yourselves a chance. Give some people a chance to talk to people that they may not normally get a chance to do. So Yeah, I got you. So here we are. We're working on, I believe, Cadillac Ellison here. So we're going to throw it down at you, Alan.
He's almost got me in hide, ain't he? I tell you what, the Cam Newton comparison, hey, I can see it, man. How you feel about that?
Feel good, man. Feel good.
Absolutely. You're just a freshman out here doing this, man. How you able to do this as a freshman? You're a big guy, though.
Well, everybody believe in me with my county behind me. Everybody from Fordyce behind me, my parents, my teammates, my coaches, everybody. I feel like they give me confidence every game I step on the field.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to meet you. I want to get a picture in just a second. Coach Rogers. Coach Rogers, you're accustomed to winning these kind of games, man, and you want another one here tonight. How do you continue to do this?
I just had great athletes. I'm a great coach. I got great athletes, and we got a lot of here. I enjoy coaching them, and I'm very proud of them. It's 10-0, and that's one thing we talk to these seniors about. Finishing up, did a great job.
That's what I asked the kids this question. I don't know if you know it, but did you know the last time when I was with Future Sports, I interviewed a Fordyce. You know what happened? You won the state title. So, hey, what do you think about that?
Maybe we can do that again, I hope. But this special group of kids, I mean, we're young in a lot of spots, but we got seniors at certain spots that help us, and it kind of gels together, all of them. The seniors that we got and the 9th and 10th graders that we have, and we just got to, we made some mistakes there at the end, but we made plays when we needed to, and that's the main thing.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, Coach Rogers.
Thank you.
Continue it on, man.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Back up to you, Brad.
All right, we got Alan Russell down there, and well, guys, we're going to wrap this one up from up here at McGehee. It's been a great night. It's a long way from home. We're going to just say goodbye. We're not sure where we'll be next week, but we'll be somewhere, and we're looking forward to some playoff football. Hopefully, we get a chance to maybe see these Red Bugs again. We'll see how it goes. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to save their roster, because you just never know. You just never know. Anyway, guys, appreciate it. It's been a fun night here at McGehee. Great time. Thank you for opening up your welcome wagon for us. We appreciate it. Like I said, next week we'll be looking for a place to go. If you think you would like to see us at your game, make sure that you give us a message here, right here on the Arkansas Sports Network at either arsportsnet@gmail.com, or you can message either of our Facebook pages. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got 2 Facebook pages. Make sure you're on both of them. We want you on both of them. Razorback
Sports
coverage,
Network High School, and Arkansas Sports
Razorback
Network.
coverage on one, Arkansas Sports Network, and then you've got, and really a little bit of everything, hodgepodge. And then you got Arkansas Sports Network High School, which I'm sure a lot of you are on already. Anyway, with that being said, for Aaron and for Chase and myself and all our crew, we'll say see you later. We'll be back next week from somewhere. We'll put out the announcement soon. Look at that live subscriber count, 8294.
So close.
Appreciate you for subscribing. We'll see you later.